Christianus Franciscus Paullinus by Robert Southey. A rascally quack who calls himself a famous worm destroyer is at this time travelling about the country and vending his nostrum by means of handbills with a please to keep this clean till called for in large letters at the end. Cautious reader, he says, had you seen a quarter of the dismal effects of these vermin upon the human body, you would believe with me that these vermiculars have sent thousands to their long homes under the name of such a fever or such a distemper. Worm drop from the eyes like lice, from the nose like maggots, from the ears thin imposthumed, that have been found in the heart of those who have died of syphilis. Wherefore I advise all persons to stop the progress of these pernicious vermin in time, not stand idle while nature is worsted on unequal terms. These vermin are so pernicious, there is hardly any age, sex, or constitution but is subject to them, nor any part but they affect, as there are no humours, but may putrify one time or other, and this putrified matter, having a heat apt for generation, produces worms. If not, purification has in itself seeds as pernicious, causing the same disorders as vermin actually existing. This medicine not only destroys worms, but all kinds of matter, and is the only specific yet known. The theory of which this ignorant fellow has got hold is by no means an unpromising one for his purpose. About a century ago, one Dr. Christianus Franciscus Paullinus published his Disquisitur curiosa an mors naturalis perumque substantia verminosa. He should not have written this book, he says, if it had not been for the glory of God and the edification of the Church. His notions of edification must have been very curious, and as for the glory of God, Jonathan Edwards himself did not attempt to support it in a more extraordinary manner. Neither was there a more beastly collection of horrid and disgusting stories, yet it contained so many odd things that an idle after-dinner hour was not ill bestowed upon its purser. 9/10 of the book were palpable faults, whatever explanation to truth there may be in the unicular system of physics, of which Dr. Paullinus had persuaded himself, recollected more facts, and bethought myself of more arguments in its support than the word found in this disquisition. Saint Payer, in his first work, Voyage to the Isle of France, advances in hypothesis that trees, like madrepores, are the work of animal choler. You wonder that a theory which you cannot believe should be maintained so ingeniously. Darwin, in like manner, explained the human economy. Every gland, according to him, was a nest of living atoms, each of whom, as he expressed himself in conversation, took from the circulating fluid what he liked best.